Welcome back to another recording of our Pokemon Blaze Black Hardcore Nuzlocke. Now, last time we fought Skyla and we were able to make it through Twist Mountain, which unfortunately brought the death of someone, and I'm not pointing my fingers here, but someone just happened to fumble the bag, even though that, that one mistake was completely my fault. I think if someone was less of a bum, then, maybe we wouldn't have died in the first place. But I digress. Now, before we go on to the Bryce preparation, I want to do a
Encounter Robin Lightning Round.
because of the fact that you guys only saw Alakazam, and well, a lot of the others weren't very interesting. We got Grimer. It's actually a pretty good Grimer. It has some pretty good IVs. Also has a Toxic Orb on it. Then we got Stunfisk. I don't know how he got sent here, but that's where he is. I'm being honest, he might not even move. He might not even move for the rest of the playthrough. We also got Quagsire Flump, who's pretty good. They're all pretty good encounters, but, well, besides Stunfisk. But, they might not have their time to shine and whatnot. So, just want to show them here now before we get on to the actual gym. Now, Bryce is kinda evil, low-key. Not, like, super evil, but definitely, like... He's not Lenore evil, but he's not far off from it. Reasoning. Double battle. That should already put a little bit of fear in my boots. Secondly, a hail strats. Now, hail is usually not that much of a cumbersome weather to be able to play around because of the fact that it doesn't boost any moves. Like, doesn't boost ice type moves like, respectively Sunny Day and Rain Dance do. But nonetheless, it is still very scary because of a certain ability called Snow Cloak. What Snow Cloak does is it raises the evasiveness of your Pokemon in hail, otherwise known as Netanyahu's favorite ability. Why is that? Because it just makes everything not guaranteed. They just gain like a 12% chance just to dodge literally everything, and it's super dumb and annoying. So, because of that, we're going to have to play around it. Sigh, I know. And if you saw that little move right there, Rain Dance, well, that might have something to do with the strategy I'm cooking up. It shouldn't be that bad, honestly. It's one of the tamer double battles. Like, I think he's probably easier than Lenora and Berg. With good margins, too. I don't think Bryce should be... honestly, that much of a difficult. We might lose him on. I'm not quite sure. I am going to switch out into Lantern. But if we do, it is what it is. Alrighty, and we are back. Let's get into the fight. So, basically the demonic thing with Bryce is he has a Choice Scarf Glaceon with Serene Grace that really wants to spam Blizzard. And, well, we cannot let that happen. We 100% cannot let that happen. So basically, the planned trademark is we kill a Abomasnow, and then with Lantern, we put up a Rain Dance. Just to make Blizzard not as accurate, and to just get rid of the hail. And the reason why we did that lead there, Shadow Ball crit never killed. We did get Special Defense drop, which kind of sucks. But we wanted to basically lock Espeon into something that isn't Blizzard. Shadow Ball was very good for that. We showed it to Blizzard Resist, so it was very disingenuous from affecting that. We did unfortunately get Shadow Ball, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. Because now, we just pivot into Snorlax, and we Volt Switch out. And then we are going to hit Frostlass with this. Frostlass is Life Orb, so it's basically shitting out damage. Double Shadow Ball into Snorlax is very good. And now we are able to go into... Where do we want to go here? Electivire definitely doesn't outspeed, but it isn't really threatened by anything in particular from that guy. Yeah, I think that's honestly the best play. Although he could be double targeted. I think we're going to go to Michael Afton, actually. And because Glaceon is locked into Shadow Ball, it shouldn't see anything else it can do besides click Shadow Ball into Caracasa, which is why we're going to Protect. We should also be baiting Frostlass Thunderbolt in this slot. Or into Snorlax. That's fine. Honestly, that's fine out of the way because Frostlass then takes Chip. Okay, now we can kill you with a Heavy Slam. And we definitely for sure live one a Thunderbolt from Frostlass, so I think we're good to Aqua Jet it here, honestly. Yeah. Okay, Bryce goes for the Hyper Potion there, that's fine. Basically stops him from doing well, sides target Snorlax anyways, now just dies to Life Orb chip. We Heavy Slam again, and now it's basically in anything kill range. Okay, Snorlax is in danger here of close combat, so we are going to have to switch out to who? I think we go into Pelipper, and then we... Glaceon is locked into Shower Ball. That's something you have to think about. Because Snorlax definitely can't live a close combat. So I think just going to Pelipper is a smart move anyways. It might also go for Waterfall because it's rain boosted right now. And we're just going to take out... we can actually go for... Does he have a second Hyper Potion? I'm not sure if he has a second Hyper Potion. So we're just going to... Ooh, he actually switched it out. That could be really bad later on. Actually not sure why he did that. He still could have seen a valid target with actually close combat's Karakos, so that's very interesting. We did see weak armor proc on Vanillix, but honestly, I don't think that's really bad. I think I'm going to go for a Surf and then switch into Lantern. This is going to heal Lantern up a bit, but it's mainly just to kill Vanillix. Blizzard, thankfully we dodge it, and then we heal it up with Surf a little bit. Beartic shouldn't really have anything can threaten us with here. Rock-Slide's fine, we're not dying on either side. Glaceon is back out. What's it going for here? It might be Blizzard, but I think it's Earth Power. I think it might be Earth Power. So we're pretty free to roost up. Earth Power isn't going to kill me, neither is the Rock Slide follow-up. So I think we are good to Volt Switch out into, like, Electivire or someone. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We live that easily. We get the Roost off. I mean, it removes our flying types, that way that is no longer neutral. And now we're able to Volt Switch out. And who we go from here? I'm thinking Electivire. Yeah, because now it's just Cryogonal with a Focus Sash and Beartic. Yeah. So I'm going to go you. You're going to heal up a bit. Okay, I am going to Roost up. Do I Roost up again? Yeah, I can't really go for a big damage, I suppose. Everyone else is looking a little bit worse for wear, so I think Roosting up is a good play here. And we are going to kill Beartic with... I think we have to go for a Fire Punch here. It should be in range enough for it to kill. No, just shy. Oof. Oh, no. Oh, Jeffrey, no. Oh, that fucking sucks. I thought it would have been enough. I thought it would have been enough. That Blizzard did so much damage. Did it crit? Why the hell did it do so much damage? Well, that really sucks. Where do we go from here? I think we're gonna have to go into you, and I know Pelipper for sure outspeeds Beartic, so we can Surf here, and then we can just Heavy Slam Cryogonal. That should be fine. Yep. Okay. Oh, that sucks that we lost Jeffrey. Jeffrey had such a good stab combo. I should... That's a really tough situation, because TM13 Ice Beam is literally insane. I don't need to say that. But it's a really rough situation. We just lost our best fighting type. How are we gonna fight Grimsley? Okay, well, I didn't want to have to do this, but we're gonna have to unleash Maharaga. We are going to have to unleash Maharaga. By Maharaga, I mean Cabalion. Jeffrey, I'm gonna be honest, that one was on me, man. I should have played a little bit better. I didn't think Cryogonal would do that much damage, though, did he? It might get like a huge special attack buff in this compact, but I'm not sure. That really sucks. That was our only fighting type. At least for now. Because where are we going, you say? We're going to the Cave of Might. I actually don't even think it's called that. I think I just made Mistralton Cave. We're going to Mistralton Cave. I don't know why I called it the Cave of Might. I just saw that. No, because there's a different word for like the chamber it's in. I forget the whatever it might be. TM84 Poison Jab is very useful. You just have to go a little ways to get to it. Dude, the other day I was going through some of my older Skylanders and I found my legendary oh fuck, what's his name? The eagle, the eagle with the tornado. Oh fuck, I'll put a picture of him on screen. What his name might be, but I found him the other day and I was like, holy shit, man! I remember using that guy a ton in Swap Force. He was my only legendary Skylander. I think to this day he still is. I have like, fuck, I have one other variant. I have like a red Pop Fizz. I have a red Pop Fizz. I don't think I have any other cool ones other than that, honestly. Yeah. I always like, I remember one of my friends had this, this red, it's like the Scarlet variant Ninjini. I was always a really big fan of that one. I tried to get them to trade it to me, but they were also really, really fond of it. And I was like, damn. I'd probably buy that for like 15-20 bucks off of like eBay or something now, but I don't think it's really worth it to do that. We can just teach Thunderwave before we encounter Cobalion, because we are currently in the cave. I was about to call it the Cave of Might again, Mistralton Cave. And this is a very, very important place to be because of its encounters. So, there's actually two separate encounter areas here. One in the Chamber of Meditation, and one in like these regular 2 floors. So, for the first floor, once I can get the documentation open, here we go. It's actually called Gain's Chamber. I'm wrong again. So, for the normal cave encounter, 20% Onyx, 20% Rhyhorn, 10% Larvitar, 10% Bagon, 10% Beldum, 10% Gibble, 10% Axew, 10% Dino. What are we trying to look for here? Well, Onyx, honestly, all of these are good at the very least. Onyx is the least good, but you have to keep in mind Steelix is still got that super powerful steel typing in this gen. Tyranitar would just be insane, especially for the upcoming Psychic Elite Four, Caitlyn. Metagross would also be insane, to a little bit of a lesser degree though. Probably, I mean, overall it's better, but just the type matchups aren't rough per se against it. It just doesn't have any clear outstanding fights coming up. Garchomp would be insane, obviously. But I would be happy to see Larvitar, Bagon, Beldum, Gibble, Axew, just like any dragon type basically. Any dragon type or steel psychic type. So we're just gonna basically walk around until we get them. But yeah, after that there's just one static encounter we want to grab. I don't want to fight this guy. I'm just gonna run around and hopefully we can get it. Ooh, Gibble. Okay, yeah. Hell yeah. We ironically can't paralyze that, so I guess we just go to you. Dragon Claw is fine. You're not really doing anything. I don't think I can hurt you without killing you, so it might just be chucking Ultra Balls. Is there anything? I mean, I don't think... Would Rhydon Strength kill? It might. It might. Yeah, I think it would. Okay, then we're probably just going to chuck some Cherish Balls. I think Cherish Balls have a slightly higher catch rate than Pokeballs, so... Plus they're prettier. Okay, easy. Alright, what's a FNAF character we haven't used yet? Good ass question, me. There aren't really any based on, like, sharks or anything like that. Or, like... No, there isn't. What's the name of that really big DJ guy that they had in Security Breach? DJ Music Man. Can we even fit that? DJ M-U-S-I... See, we can. DJ Music. Man, there we go. Garchomp, obviously, fantastic to have. Absolutely fantastic. No complaints here. No complaints here at all, man. We are going to level everyone up to 63 now that I just noticed that we are not. I guess I will have to make the conscious decision of eventually evolving Rhydon soon because, well, one, Solid Rock is really good, and two, Earthquake, we should get rid of that. We should get rid of Bulldoze. Well, yeah. And two, it's just like, it gets more attack. That's the main thing, more attack. I should probably use Repel. Yeah. Especially from this point onward, once we get to the Chamber of Meditation. Or Guidance Chamber. I think my Schizo version I made up is way better. Chamber of Meditation. I think that goes way harder. Where are my max repels? Okay, you know what? We're organizing by name. I bought max repels. Am I going insane? Oh, it's right here. It's not under the other items. I was okay. Well, now I just encountered that guy. I was like, dude. I was looking at. I was like, I'm going mad. It's like everyone's making me feel like I'm going insane.
Everybody was trying to make me feel like I was losing my mind.
Yep, we needed that. There's a reason why I was talking about evolving Rhydon soon. There's a reason. A plot foreshadowing is a literary device. Cobalion can be a little scary because the fact he has Sword Stance off the rip, but it should be okay. I can't. Oh my god. Why is he so tiny? Like, look at him. Like, look at him compared to my player model. And he's supposed to be like 6 feet tall, I think. Yeah, Cobalion right here. Thunder Wave. Iron is fine. It doesn't matter if we get flinched. There we go. Okay, and from there, how do we get him down? I'm thinking Pelipper Surf is our best bet because we can't use anything on Snorlax, obviously, and this shouldn't even kill him. Oh, could have killed if he crit. I didn't think Pelipper Surf was gonna be that strong. Cobalion has high special defense usually too. Now we just have to actually catch him. We have Roost too, so honestly, it doesn't really... We're not really gonna, you know, fail this unless he just takes out... There we go. Well, now we can't fail it. Alright, Cobalion. Thank you, Maharaga. Thank you, Maharaga. Maharaga, help me! Help me, Cobalion! My only fighting type died! That's Naharaga. We're keeping it. Naharaga. Maybe we'll just keep on going down each letter of the alphabet. Oharaga. Raharaga. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. No, that'd be Paharaga, and then Kaharaga, and then Raharaga. Which means I need to give Lantern back Volt Switch. Actually, no, I think Lantern's going back in PC, right? Because we're putting Gengar back on the team. Yeah. Yep. Where are you? Oh wait, Gengar is already on the team. Who did we take off? Not sure. I guess Logan can just come. Oh yeah, that's right. Electivire was our... Yeah. Yeah, I wondered why there was a slot missing.